But we have to bring you the story of a 12-year-old Ayesha who has developed a portable hand-washing device just from a knowledge of air pressure system she learned in science at school. Watch the story. It's quite interesting.
I'm Ayesha Fofana. I'm 12 years old and I attend Headlights Educational Center. I want to become an engineer in future, because like I have strengths such as I'm good in creativity and arts, especially drawing and mostly thinking and all.
Ayesha's mom is surprised her basic school daughter has an idea to fight COVID-19, applying air pressure experiment skill to produce the device. Ayesha needed only these two bottles, one for water and the other for liquid soap. It is just 1.5 liter of water and soap. It took her less than 2 days to come up with the idea after observing many people struggle to wash their hands.
I gave it a day to think about it before I tried it. So it took me about some 2 days. So one day was for thinking of how to do this and what. And then the other day I just tried it and I saw it worked and I was so excited. I was just
Ayesha says once she realized the experiment will work, she became delighted and did not know how to celebrate.
I was so excited. My mom was so proud of me. Everyone was so proud of me. And they were all giving me encouragement and to give me some ideas of how I could spread this to the world.
The 12-year-old has always thought of doing something to make the world better.
I just saw many people doing their stuff and I was like, I have to do something for my community. My people really need something and I didn't want something to make so expensive, which you have to get a lot of money. I wanted to make something simple and easy that takes no electricity or solar or anything. So I decided to come up with this. Due to the lack of air pressure, there's no water coming out. But as soon as you open the lid, the water comes out. Same applies to the straw, the water will come out from the straw, so it's easy for you to wash your hand. As soon as you open it, the liquid soap comes out from the straw, but when it's a bit empty, but if it's full or half full, it will be easier for the liquid soap to come out, and it comes out. No, sometimes I just think of something, I just make a guess of something, then I think of it before I just try, then if it works, I just do it. So, I just thought of a while because our teacher taught us about air and pressure and everything. So I was thinking that if air can give pressure, it also give pressure for the water to come out. So I was thinking that if I do this, I'm sure that it will happen because...
Ayesha's desire to be an engineer in future drives her passion to achieve the best.
It was easy. I just saw many people doing their stuff and I was like, I have to do something for my community. My people really need something and I didn't want something to make so expensive, which you have to get a lot of money. I wanted to make something simple and easy that takes no electricity or solar or anything. So I decided to come up with this.
Her parents say they have already noticed their daughter's promising future and celebrate her for the innovation they find economical that can benefit the nation.
Then you just start it into our baby and you take another tissue and you clean your hands.
A report by Mahmoud.
So that's Mahmoud Nuruddin's report now. Let's get in touch with Ayesha, who joins us live now via Zoom. Ayesha, can you hear me?
Yes, please.
Okay, great. Good to see you in person. And congratulations, you're very creative. I like your invention.
Thanks very much.
So how did you even get to form an idea like that?
Well, as you know, sometimes I can just be thinking of something and all of a sudden it just comes to mind. So it's very soon or maybe I can just think of something, then I try it out on paper. I draw it because like I really love drawing. So sometimes I'll just sit, think of something, now just draw it. So when I draw it, I'll try to do it. I'll try it 2 or 3 times. So when I see it works, then I take it out open.
Nice. So what are some of the things that came into your mind that you decided to draw, even though you haven't really developed them yet?
Well, sometimes I always thought of drawing mini cars or like robots, just stuff to help us do like something that will help us do some things, like sometimes for sweeping, mopping, because like sometimes I really need help or sometimes I'm really lonely. So I just try to make something up. So I just draw it. So I just keep it there. So in case I get the materials, I can just make it up.
Okay. Now you talked about the mopping idea. It means that you do things at home. Do you help your mom?
Yeah, I help a lot.
Okay. So your motivation comes from the things around you, the everyday things that you see. And then you're just thinking we could do it even easier with some type of invention.
Yeah, of course. Like for example, the vacuum cleaner is easier than the broom we use. You can just use it simply, but it requires electricity, so it's easy to use and it's not much stressful.
So the hand washing machine, it means you went through the same process. You drew it on paper and then you decided to get the materials. Hello, Ayesha? Oh, and we have a freeze on that feed, but we're not done with her yet. We still want to hear her talk about that invention that you see on the screen. 12-year-old Ayesha, who's developed a portable hand washing device from her knowledge of air pressure. Now, that's a very curious case. I wouldn't have thought about that in 100 years. So there are still a lot more things that we want to find out from her. Let's see, do we have Ayesha back? Unfortunately, we don't. We're going to take a breather. We'll bring you show business. Yeah, we're not.
Serious.
No, I mean, that's what it is. That's why she has to come and teach us.
Because they're on the 12 years, but they were all general level, no, you're high.
I don't know.
High IQ.
I think I'm even fascinated about the way she even speaks and carries herself, like with a lot of maturity. She's coming from a deep place, I can sense.
Very deep.
Yeah.
I'm sure that even her family sometimes, they just turn out, you know.
I want her as a friend. So we will get Ayesha back. Let's just take a breather and do, oh, Ayesha is back. Ayesha, apologies there. I lost you.
Okay, that's okay.
So I was asking about the processes that you went through to get this device out.
Well, sometimes I can just go through stuff. So like sometimes I just think a while, then I try to get all the materials. Sometimes you can think of something, but it doesn't actually work. So I try to with smaller materials. When it sees it works, then I try to make it with a bigger material or something that's even better than before.
Okay.
So it can be much easier for me.
So the hand washing device, did you try something before you finally came up with this one?
Oh, I tried it many times. I tried it with other stuff. Then sometimes when it doesn't work, I'll try with something smaller, then something bigger, then I'll try again and again until I get what I really want. So like, I don't quit easily. Nice. I always try and try again.
Okay, great. So how long did it take for you to finally come up with this one that we see?
Well, it didn't take so long because I already had an idea before the coronavirus. I already had the idea to just make something simple for us to wash our hands. I already had an idea, but when this virus came in, I knew that, yes, I can use this device of mine to help people. So that's when I tried to practice it. Like I did drew it at first just for fun. Then all of a sudden, when I saw that the pandemic came in, so I just decided to try it out. I had to try it many times before I got my results.
Fantastic. So what did your parents say about it?
Oh, my parents, they were so glad and everyone was happy about it. And they were like, oh, I've really done well. And they were all excited, especially my brother. they were all happy of me and they all wanted to support me, finding means and ways for me to share with my community, because as you know, most people don't like to wash their hands, and I want to lift the Ghana flag high to make Ghana proud. That's why I kept the Ghana flag on my device, because
Okay.
some people think that Ghanaians, they are not capable of doing some stuff, but I wanted to make Ghana proud and I wanted to promote hand washing.
Great. So who, apart from your family members at home, because I see you have a setup at home, is somebody
Yeah.
else trying your device? Are you making it available somewhere else?
Yeah, I've like made many for my community, especially for my friends. They really like it. So like, I just made a lot. Now I have a lot and I'm even improving it. I'm finding means of ways to keep it on our school bags. I'm trying to improve it to make it
Okay.
better and easier.
How much does it cost you to make that for like a person, for an individual?
Well, it didn't cost me that much. As you can see, I just took some bottles, then some straw, then I bought some liquid soap, then I just found some paints and some paper, then I just painted this just for the decorations.
So
So it didn't cost so much.
Okay, great. So if I ordered from you, how much would I be paying?
Well, I can make many for people, but like it's not that much. So if you just want to inquire, you can call me or just get in contact with me, then I can tell you.
Oh, Aisha, I see you're doing business already. Are you thinking about making this a lot bigger than it is right now? Hello, Aisha? Oh, unfortunately, I can't complete that conversation. But we will certainly get Ayesha back. If we don't today, we will grab her again tomorrow so we can finish up that conversation. There's something about her that's so fascinating. I want to talk to her for a very long time. So stay with us. Kadi comes up with some show business on the Monday morning, and we will be back to wrap up the show.